Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous beauty video. In this video, I'm going to share with you what I think were the best of beauty 2022. The best beauty products, items released in this year 2022. We only have a few more days for the end of this year. Can you believe it? So I did a fragrance version of this video, the best perfume releases of 2022, which could have been included in this video, but it would have just made it even longer. So I just didn't want, I split it up into two. So check it out if you missed it. I'll link it up here and down in the description box. But I do have actually one fragrance at least that I bought after that was released in 2022 that I will talk about in this video. But make sure to catch that one with all the fabulous fragrance releases of 2022. Now I will include makeup, skincare, hair care, other tools and things like that. The best of the beauty items 2022. So if you want to find out what they are and hear all about why they're amazing, just keep watching. Let me get the fragrance out of the way here. So I still have this in the packaging, but I have worn this several times. I've tested this fragrance several times in Sephora. I've walked around all day with it on and stuff, and I finally took the plunge and bought it during the Sephora. It's still going on right now, by the way, you guys. I forgot to tell you in my other videos, Sephora is having another 20% off sale. This time it's just for fragrances and it's just for full-size fragrance bottles. Discount code doesn't apply to gift sets or sample sizes or any of that sort. And certain brands are excluded. I believe Chanel is not included, if I'm not mistaken. Most of the brands that the fragrance brands Sephora sell are included. I will put the information about the sale down in the description box. I think the discount code is like fragrance something 2022 or something. Check my description box. It's always a good idea to check my description box, you guys. So during the sale, it's still going on right now. It ends, I believe, on the 24th, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'll put all that information down in the description box. So this is the fragrance that I got during that sale. This is the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Jasmine. You guys, I've been meaning to buy this fragrance for a very, very long time, and I finally got it. I don't know why it took so long to get it. I am not a big, huge fan of Gorgeous Gardenia, which came out before this one, but this is a new release this year, and I absolutely love this one. It's got that new Gucci gorgeous retro kind of packaging that all the Gucci makeup has and everything, with the cap like that. I absolutely love this packaging. This fragrance is quite lovely, you guys. Since I only have one fragrance in this video, I'm gonna spray it on. Oh my goodness, this fragrance is a beautiful, very pretty type of jasmine. It's not your dirty jasmine. It's not your alien muggler kind of jasmine. Muggler alien, I mean. This is a very straightforward, very feminine, super pretty kind of jasmine. This has got several types of jasmine. I'm sure there's jasmine sambac and Egyptian jasmine, several types of jasmine. And it's got a little bit of damask rose, which adds a beautiful undertone to it, and magnolia, which is another gorgeous white floral, which really enhances that jasmine fragrance in here. The scent, there are some citruses here, like mandarin, I think they're lemon or something. There's a little hint of black pepper, which gives it a kick, just the right amount, but you can't really smell that actually. This has got benzoin in the base. It's got creamy sandalwood dry down with a tiny hint of patchouli. Very, very difficult to even detect. It's just adding the right amount of earthiness to support that floral bouquet. Beautiful, beautiful, super ultra feminine jasmine fragrance. Really, really love this one. This is perfect for like springtime, summertime, like anytime you want to feel absolutely fresh, like on a hot day or a spring morning. Beautiful fragrance. It'll make you feel like refreshed and clean all day, that type of fragrance. Absolutely beautiful. So let me move on to now the beauty items that I wanted to talk about. Man, you have quite a few, so I'm gonna try to get through these as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna start with my beloved Tom Ford. Tom Ford released some amazing eye quads this year, you guys. They were all just so amazing. I think my personal favorite from the eye quads were the creme ones. So Tom Ford came out with the creme formula this year. So I have several here. He first came out with like the first 3 quads that included Tiger Eye and I forget now, you know, those ones like right here, the Rose Topaz, and this one is Smoky Quartz. So these 2 are from the original 3 that Tom Ford released. The beautiful thing about these is that they are so like the formula is just so beautiful. It's like suede like. The mattes are almost like suede like, and the shimmers are very creamy. So it's a creme formula. So the matte shades are also kind of creamy. It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna do too much of the swatching, you guys, because I don't want to take too much time doing this video, but I have done a full review of these 3, the original 3 creme quads. I'll link it up here and down in the description box, so check that one out if you want a detailed review of it. But I just wanted to show you how just beautiful these shadows are. It's kind of difficult to show in a swatch how wonderful something is. You know, it's very difficult. You just have to apply it on your eyes. One other thing that is notable about these quads is that they are even good on eyes that have a lot of creases, or you know, mature eyelids, a lot of wrinkly, you know, eyelids with a lot of wrinkles and stuff. They are perfect for that kind of like eyelids, even mature eyelids. So if you have that kind of problem, these are perfect for you. Then I have here the 2 recent ones, creme eyeshadow quads that Tom Ford released. This one is Flora's Khaki, and this one is Violette Satin. So these 2 are really beautiful too. I actually did a tutorial with this one. I will link it up here and down in the description box. They are both so amazing. I mean, the quality is just amazing, you guys. I mean, the eye look I got with the Violette Satin, oh my gosh, you guys were like so die-hard loving that look. Yeah, I can understand it. It's really good. Again, I don't want to be doing swatches. It will take me just too long. I've already reviewed these products in my past videos. Here's another one. This is not a creme formula one. This one is you know, one of his regular quads. This is Insolent Rose. This was released this year as well. This one, you guys, has like 2 matte shades. One that has like a suede finish, and then this beautiful top coat formula that we all love and adore from Tom Ford. This top coat formula that Tom Ford makes is unlike any other. You really have to see it on your own eyes to believe it. Absolutely stunning. It's like, yeah, it just like, yeah, these swatches really don't do anything right there. So I absolutely love this quad too. I love every look I get out of these quads. They are amazing. The Chanel came out with the holiday collection this year. The one that stands out, oversized highlighter, which I really love. I got the medium shade. There's also a darker shade, which was too dark for me. I didn't get that one. But here is the oversized highlighter that I got. I'll link it all down in the description box. This is from the holiday collection. These are really good. Chanel highlighters are, you guys, like to die for. They're to die for. They are absolutely amazing, fantastic. This one is kind of like a rose gold type of highlighter. It's almost like, even the medium shade here, it's almost too dark for me, but I can make it work like almost like a blush topper, and it works like a highlighter too on me. Really love the Chanel formula for highlighters. It just like gives you this like skin-like look, but super glowy. It's like the best way I can put it. And then I have to talk about this Mario eye palette. Oh my god, this Mario eye palette that he came out with this year right here. I almost didn't buy it, you guys. In fact, my huge Sephora VIB sale holiday savings event parts 1 through 3, I don't think all 3 of them included it, did it? Or maybe just the part 1 and 2. Like my initial Sephora haul did not, my massive epic one that I always do. I'll link them up here and down in the description box for you guys. I didn't buy this, you know. I told myself I wasn't gonna buy this, but then I bought it. I bought it last minute when Sephora had their second round of sale, like, you know, like the with the one-time coupon code. Then yeah, then I went ahead and bought this because, you know what, this, did you see how much it's been loved? I've already worn this palette like a million times already. As you can see, I've put a good dent into several of the shades there. Again, I don't want to be doing a lot of swatching in this video, but I will swatch just, you know, just a few, just to show you how amazing these shadows are. So this is one of the matte colors, and these other 3 are shimmer shades. I mean, do you see just how gorgeous? These, just the shimmer shades, you guys, look absolutely fantastic on the eyelids. They are not up to the exact quality of Tom Ford, but this is kind of good in its own right, you know, kind of on a different level, but very good. I mean, nothing is ever comparable to Tom Ford, but this is quite beautiful. I was quite impressed by this palette, and yes, it's a little pricey for the size, but it's completely worth it. The mattes are beautiful and silky. The shimmers are just absolutely dreamy. And then I have this Natasha Denona My Dream collection. I would say the entire collection was a home run, but you know, I just want to give a special shout out to a few of the items from the collection. Here is the actual eye palette, and again, I don't want to do a lot of swatching. I'll tell you guys, all of these shades are absolutely stunning. And this one right here, so this one right here is her cream to powder formula, which is absolutely stunning. It's kind of like a creme type, like the Tom Ford one, only like Natasha Denona version. It's almost like wet leather is what I like to call it, the finish it gives. And this black shade here is absolutely pigmented and amazing. You can do smoky eyes liners and everything with it, so fantastic. And of course, she has like a duochrome shade here. Is it this one? Yeah, this one right here is a duochrome shade. And then she has her other, you know, shimmer and matte formulas in here as well. Absolutely fantastic. I think it's so worth the price. And then this cheek trio. Oh my gosh, like this wet, the cream highlighter is so dreamy, you guys. It looks so wet. And same with the powder highlighter. Her highlighters are so stunning, and this blush is fantastic too. It's like a creamy blush. It's almost like a cream to powder type of formula blush. Again, I don't want to do a lot of swatching because I've actually swatched all of these in my previous videos. I'll link, I believe in my haul, Sephora haul, I swatched all this. I'll link them here and down in the description box for you guys if you want to check it out. Also, the lip gloss from the collection is absolutely stunning too. Right here, it's like very glass looking lip gloss. Lip liner and lipstick, they're really good too. The lipstick is a little too light for me, but I can make it work with a dark lip liner. Anyway, and then let me get the other Natasha Denona out of the way. Natasha Denona Retro Glam Palette. I have to give this one a shout out too. This is so beautiful, you guys. I mean, this looks like a palette you can only do a couple of looks with, but no, it really goes with a lot of outfits that I have anyway. It's actually really quite nice. It's very wearable. You can wear it to work even. I love this like whole sage sort of pastel greens and the pinks, just beautiful color story. I love this color in particular right here. It works really well with the shimmers there. I will do a tutorial if you want. Let me know down in the description box if you want to see that. This is a really good palette too. I would say this is a home run as well. Natasha Denona, of course, always kills it. Should I just get all the eyeshadow palettes out? I only have like a couple more. Now let me get it all out of the way. These are just stuff that was released this year. Just keep in mind, these are just Best of Beauty 22, the items that were released this year. So, and I believe this one, Danissa Myrick's Lightworks palette volume number 3 was released this year, if I'm not mistaken. This one, oh my god, now this one I do have to use swatches because it's like magical. If not for the swatches, you will not really get what the heck I'm talking about. Now this shade right here is a cream. Can you even tell? It's so beautiful. And look at these are multi-chrome shades. They're just absolutely stunning. I don't need to say much. You can see it for yourself. Very good. And then of course we have Pat McGrath last eyeshadow palette. This one is Pat McGrath Mothership volume. This is Mothership. Is it Mothership? I forget the number of this. This is basically the palette that was released this year. You guys, I love this one over some of her other Motherships because you get like 4, all these 4 right here in this corner. These are all 4 of her special shades, or what does she call them? Blitz Astral shades, she calls them. They are just so fantastic. Let me swatch a few of them. Oh my gosh. Again, I don't want to do too much of the swatching. This video will take too long if I did. And look at those. Aren't they magical? So good. Let me show you some of the matte shades. You'll be blown away by the matte shades too. They're very, very silky. They are silky and, you know, blend like a dream, and they don't have a lot of fallout. I get the most amazing looks out of this palette. In this shade right here, these Blitz Astral shades, they're kind of like, they remind me of the particular version of the Blitz Astral shades that are in the Belle of the Ball, is the Belle of the Ball palette from the Bridgerton collaboration. Pat McGrath did like the pink palette, which I absolutely love. That's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Do you see that? That I love. So it's the same as that. And then there's this one right here by Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Pillow Talk Beautifying Face palette. I got the darker of the two. She came out with a light and dark version of this. They are just beautiful. There they are. And then there's the blush here and blush here. So here's one of the blushes on this finger, and here's the darker one. This looks darker on here, but on the skin when you put it on and blend, it doesn't get too pigmented and too scary. It doesn't go like clownish at all. You can blend it really, really well. You know, I love these like face palettes. I mean, look at that. By the way, packaging is just dreamy. So she came out with these 2 powders this year. These are the Airbrush Brightening Powders. And then I got it in both shades that she came out with. One is basically white. So it's like a brightening, colorless powder. I got some something in here, but this is a white powder. Basically, it's a very silky white powder, and it goes under the eyes like colorless, basically, and it brightens up the under eyes like you wouldn't believe. And then this is the yellow or banana version of it, like the banana powder version of it. which both of them work super well underneath the eyes. What I tend to do is I put the white one right underneath in my like dark circle area here, and then the other one, the banana one, I put on my T-zone here, right here along like my middle area that I want to brighten up my T-zone. These are very finely milled, very beautiful airbrush looking powders. They really do give you that airbrush look. Gwen Stefani, I think I want to talk about Gwen Stefani's stuff that she came out this year. They were fantastic. I love Gwen Stefani's lip glosses too. By the way, I didn't buy one. I don't know why I didn't buy one. Like, I particularly love her Sweet Tooth. I think Sweet Tooth is the shade. It's a really, really nice shade. And then she has these beautiful like eye pigments. These are really good, you guys. Like, let me show you these eye pigments. They are just so beautiful. Do you see that right there? It goes on so nicely on the eyelid, and you put a little dab of it right on your central lid, and it just pops, and it gives you like that rock star look, you know, like the perform on a stage kind of look. Beautiful. And then I love her lipsticks, her matte lipsticks. These right here, the red one is the first one that I bought. The red lipstick, it's the matte formula in particular I'm talking about. I know she has satin one too. I do have her satin one. I mean, it's nice, but satin is not my favorite type of formula with this type of colors. So, and here's another one. I just bought this the other day, and this one is really, really beautiful too. Like the plummy one here and the red one here. I think this one is called Old School Me. And this one, the other one, the red one is Original Recipe, I think it's called. Yeah. So yeah, she has some amazing products, and she has, her lip glosses are really good. Here's the red one. This lip gloss is super shiny. The red one I have here. But this is like a liquid lip actually. This is not a lip gloss, sorry. I misspoke. This one is a liquid lip. I love this liquid lip. It doesn't dry down completely, so you have to be careful with it, but it looks beautiful on the lips. It's not drying, which is amazing. And yes, she has lip glosses that are absolutely stunning. They look like that, they have that glass lip look that give you the glass lip look. I really think she hit it out of the park with her products this year. Her eyeliner is really good too. I mean, not eyeliner, yeah, her eyeliner is good too, but eyebrow pencil, I heard a lot of good things about as well. It's like a very fine tip and all. The Merit Beauty blushes, you guys, these are very, like, this brand is for people who like a natural makeup look. You know, a lot of my lovelies I know like a natural makeup look, and this brand really is for you. And this looks like nothing here on the back of my hands, but you guys, on the cheeks, these Merit Beauty blush sticks here, these are cute, aren't they? I mean, and also look at them, how cute are they? They're like tiny and like very compact, and you can fit them right in your purse. You know, if you feel like if you want to have a little blush look, a little flush throughout the day and your blush disappeared, you can just put a little bit of it back on. But this stays on, by the way, all day. This is a very natural, like flush kind of blush. It looks like you just came in from the sun. So very impressed with that. Some of the best, you know, natural blushes that I've ever used. I have a couple of complexion products that I want to talk about. This one is from Hourglass. This is the Hourglass Soft Glow Foundation. This is hands down one of the best foundations I have ever used. And if you look in my foundation drawer, you will see I have a million foundations. And my go-to before this was NARS Soft Matte Foundation, which I still love. But boy, I've been reaching for this non-stop, and I haven't used anything else since I got this foundation, and I am wearing it right now. You guys, I've been able to film like a normal human being because of this foundation, even while being sick, because this makes me look fresh and alive, okay? And it is a full coverage foundation, but it does not even feel a little bit heavy. Very light, very light. It sits like a second skin. And then Dior came out with their Backstage concealer this year. This is amazing. This is an amazing concealer. I love this thing. It's kind of like a little brush, which I also really love, the applicator brush. Look at that. It's quite full coverage, but not even a little bit heavy. It does not settle into fine lines. It does not look cakey. And both of them, by the way, foundation doesn't look cakey either. Very, very, very good lightweight products, both of these. Highly recommend this one. Before this, my favorite was Pat McGrath concealer. It still is. These two are kind of like my go-to concealers right now. This one is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. The cream bronzer that Charlotte came out with this year. This is a really good cream bronzer. This blends like a dream. It's got like a nice cream powder balance to it. You can like really blend it super easy. You can't, you know, screw up with this bronzer. Pretty much very, very nice and easy to use. Blendable kind of cream bronzer. Oh my gosh, I have to give a shout out to this palette right here. This is the Hourglass Tiger palette, the Hourglass Unlocked palettes that Hourglass released this year, and this one is the Tiger palette. They had the elephant, the butterfly, you know, other palettes, but this was my favorite. Oh my gosh, you guys, this color right here, this blush is worth this palette for. I mean, seriously, this is like this beautiful shade that I have never ever had, don't have in my collection, this type of shade. It's a beautiful, this sort of orangey terracotta kind of blush that looks absolutely stunning on my complexion. And then this one here is also a beautiful, like beautiful bronzer, you guys. It's like perfect for my complexion. And then this blush is also really pretty. It's kind of like a, not a reddish, but like again that terracotta kind of hue with a little red tone to it. And this one is like the more mauvey blush. And the highlighter, my gosh, I gotta say, this highlighter glows to the god. I don't mean to flip you off, guys. This highlighter glows to the gods. I tell you, it looks very skin-like, but very, very, very glowy. This is a beautiful palette for medium to dark skin tones. And I hear that the Elephant palette is really good for fairer skin types. I've been loving the Mario. If I'm not mistaken, he introduced these this year. If he didn't, just let me know down in the description box. This one is Q. Is it Q? No, Garth. So this is Garth, which I absolutely love this color. Let me show you. It's like a dark brown, which is like great for like that 90s kind of makeup look. And then this one here is, I think, Daniela. And let me swatch it right there. That's Daniela. These are beautiful. They have this sort of like powder kind of finish that looks very pouty on the lips. I really like these Mario lipsticks. Lisa Eldridge released several new shades of her beautiful matte lipsticks. This one is Velvet Duchess. Let me switch. By the way, let me show you how her lipsticks look. You know, they have this sort of velvet kind of feel to them, you know, around the lipstick bullet. As you can see, it's kind of like a wrapped in velvet, but it doesn't go through the lipstick itself. Not in the formula, but it has that sort of very, you know, pouty, still kind of like that powder, cream to powder kind of feel about them. This is Duchess, Velvet Duchess, and this one is Velvet Rain. I also got Velvet Enchantment, and I cannot find it. It must be in my purse, one of my purses. And there's the Velvet Rain, which is a beautiful kind of dark pink. Beautiful lip formula. I love her matte lipstick formula. Adore it. And then, of course, the lip liners she came out with the lipsticks. I love her lip liners as well. They are just absolutely perfect lip liners. By the way, with her lipsticks, you don't want to push too hard. They could break. Same with her lip liners. So just don't apply too much pressure when you're applying. Just be careful with them. But they are just really good. Glide on, very pigmented. Give the lips the most pouty look you can ever imagine. So I really love that about her lip products. This one, Dior Addict Shine lipsticks are not new, but the refillable version is new. So I'm gonna cheat and put it in here because I love the Dior Shine lipsticks, you guys. They give you the most pouty look to the lips. I'm wearing one of them today. You know, I have several shades. Has this juicy, plumpy look about them. I have several of them, but I can't find the other ones right now. Again, they're in different purses of mine. I have to give Dior lip oils a shout out. These are like so nourishing to the lips, especially this time of year when your lips are feeling so cracked and so dry, and especially when you feel sick, you know. So these are the lip oils. They are so thick and so comfortable on the lips. Yeah, I really like them. They actually last quite a nice long time, considering it's a lip oil. And then finally I have the Tarte Maracuja lip plums. These are so good. They give my lips the most like juicy, pouty like look ever. Do you see that high shine look right there? Here's another color. So there's all three of them right there. I like them. They look very high shine, plumps up my lips a little bit and just make them look juicy. I like to put them right on the center of the lips. I usually wear a matte lipstick and then I put them right on the center of the lips, and just gives me like that full pout look. Yeah, this is the Huda Beauty glowish brand of hers, the Blur Jam. This is a primer without silicone, but it has like the same silicone type primer, pore filling nature about it, and gives you that nice like smooth canvas without the silicone. So it's really nice. I really like that about this. This is like a beautiful, it gives a good canvas for makeup. Everybody's talking about this product. I probably don't even need to tell you guys about this one. Then last, I have a body care product and a hair care product. Really quickly, I'll tell you. This is Olaplex number 0, which was released this year, I'm pretty sure. This is like the initial step before number 3. You guys are familiar with the Olaplex line. Number 3 is the one that got this whole Olaplex craze started. It's like this number 3 is a bond maintenance treatment which literally bonds your hair, like strengthens your hair. And this is the first time that we people who are not stylists or, you know, work in a salon could get our hands on something like that. So very good product. And this one is supposed to prep your hair for number 3, which I think it does. So what you do is you spray this one on your dry hair, and then you're supposed to put number 3 on it and wait 30 minutes. You leave this one on 10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. This is all gone. I've used it up. I need a new one, by the way. Forgot to get it during the sale. Yeah, so that's a really good product. I love the entire Olaplex line. So that one was released this year. And then this one I had to give a shout out. I know it's no longer available, but I am telling you this in the hopes that she will bring it back. This was the Fenty Beauty limited edition butter, what do you call it, butter drop with the limited edition scent. This one is like, this one smells like cinnamony and like, I don't know, caramelly almost. Like burnt caramel, cinnamon kind of scent. This one has like a slight shimmer, if I'm not mistaken. This is supposed to have like a slight shimmer. It's very difficult to see on camera, but yeah, it hydrates my skin. Oh, so good. And it gives that like tiny little bit of shine. I really like the butter drop, the original too, and then now this limited edition version. And then I wanted to talk about this. So this wire is sticking out right now. This is the NuDerma Natural Dermal Cell Energy amplification system. I'll link this down in the description box for you guys. By the way, all the products in this video will be down in the description box. If you have any doubts as to the names, where to get it, go down to the description box. It's that gray box right underneath the, you know, where you see me here, right under where it says more and 3 dots. Yeah, that's where the description box is. So you guys, what this is like a, it's like an amplification system. Like it says, it energizes like the cells, and it is a anti-aging device for the most part. But also it's for those of you who have acne problems, if you have like, you know, constant breakouts or whatever it is, and it's an issue for you. This is my favorite attachment for it, and this has, let me show you. Do I plug it in to show you? So when you turn it on, I don't know if you can see it, it turns kind of reddish. It's hard to see here on camera, but when you turn it up like that, it turns kind of like red, and it, you know, you use a serum on your face, and you know, you any kind of serum, your favorite serum like hyaluronic acid or whatever it is, and then you kind of do this for like 5 minutes. By the way, you have to be extremely careful with this. You cannot use this anywhere there's water, because you will get, this is, you know, electric currents. Okay, so I just don't want you guys to get electrocuted or anything. So you're not supposed to use this anywhere near water. Don't use it while sitting in a bathtub. Don't use it in the bathroom where there's a lot of water around. Sit in a dry place. It comes with a instruction manual. Read it carefully before using it. It comes with several attachments. There's like one attachment even for like hair, and one for like, you know, specific targeted one for like acne. Not this one. I only use that one attachment I showed you, so I don't really know. This one I think is for like the acne. I've used it only for a few days and I already see results. I think this is a new release this year. I'm pretty sure. Use precautions, talk to dermatologists, read the manual. Yeah, so it's a very good product. It's very effective. I have seen results. All right, you guys, that's it. Those are the best of 2022 makeup and beauty products. In my opinion, these were the best products that were released this year. Out of all the noise, all the products, all the makeup, all the fragrances, all of everything that was released, these are what stood out to me. Just releases this year. I mean, of course, there are other great products that were released in previous years that I, of course, didn't talk about in this video. This is just about the products that were released 2022. So you guys, I'd like to hear from you guys down in the comment section. What are your favorite beauty products, fragrance or other beauty products or tools or whatever it is from this year that were released this year? Let me know down in the comment section. I would really love to know that, because I really want to know what your favorite products are. Talk to me, people. Lately you haven't really been saying much in the comment section, so yeah, let me know down in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, ring the notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload. And of course, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I upload a lot of fun content. I'll see you guys in my next video.